Good morning. I just left Mount Collins shelter. The water's that way, like a 1/10 of a mile. It's really far. And this shelter is a 1/2 mile off trail. And I was late getting in here last night. I didn't get in here until almost dark. And I was talking out loud, talking to myself, banging my poles because I was scared of bears. It was really creepy. This isn't even the AT trail that I'm on right now. This is the very beginning of the 1/2 mile walk back to the AT trail. And then 8 miles to my next shelter. Yay! 8 miles today. Some people said it's mostly downhill, but there's a big uphill at the end or something like that. Last night when it was almost dark and I was walking through here, coming down, it was so creepy. Look everywhere. Can you imagine dark? Like hiker midnight, it's like 8:30. It was about that time that I was getting in here. I cooked in the dark. I made me some rice. Added a pack of tuna to the rice. Cleaned up everything. Made my little bed area. Hung my food bag. Went tinkle. And then lay down and try to sleep. My restless leg syndrome was bothering me last night. My legs kept jerking. Was not happy about that. But yeah, this is a really creepy trail. The whole shelter is creepy. I should have recorded back at the shelter to show y'all. People had their tents between trees like this. It was just creepy, all the way around creepy. Seen some more deer there last night, but I didn't see them this morning. Usually when I see deer at a shelter, I see them at morning and at night. But not today. I'm debating on recording this whole video to the very end of the 1/2 mile back to the head of the Appalachian trail to see exactly how long it takes me to walk 1/2 mile. I got 2 liters of water on me, which is every liter is like 2.2 pounds. So almost 5 pounds of water on me, which is unnecessary. I shouldn't have done that. But once I fill up a bag of water, I don't like to dump it. Made me some tea this morning and ate me some, they're like chips, but they have coconut in them and some, I think, fruits and veggies or something like that. They're interesting. They're good. That was my breakfast, though. I'm all out of oatmeal. I'm all out of most things, actually. Being in the Smokies, look at them cool rocks. Being in the Smokies is hard to... Well, people are about to get off trail to go into Gatlinburg, but Gatlinburg's real expensive. So I don't think. Sorry. I'm trying to get myself situated here. I don't think I will be going to the Gatlinburg. Cannot afford. Look at that big old tree stump or roots or whatever it is. The bottom of the tree. That's cool. Look at that big old thing. Holy cow, that's a huge tree. There's probably, who knows, just died or got struck by lightning, who knows. You can't tell me it's not creepy out here during the day. I left later than I wanted to this morning. I left at 9 a.m. So it's like 9:15 right now, I think, maybe. And it's creepy during the day. At nighttime, I had the headlamp on. I had the headlamp on my head. And I had my flashlight ready. I had my phone ready. I was ready. I had my whistle ready. I had my knife ready. I was ready. The bag is too heavy today. I'm so slow. In the mornings when I wake up, I'm slower than my normal slow. Thought I heard something, but I guess I didn't. That's cool. I guess the rock is so old it's rusting. I don't know. Very cool though. Very cool. Very cool. The moisture's on the rocks. They were even on the rocks last night. It's like the moisture's always stays on the rocks when we're in the forest area like this. Yeah. It's nice and forestry. These big things sticking out of the ground. You come up not watching where you're going, you're gonna go flying. I trip over things like this. I busted my butt yesterday. I fell. It was one of them great big smooth rocks that you have to kind of step down, but I stepped the wrong way and I went sliding and I went boop on my butt. Thank God that's all that happened. But I went to go stand up and my pack got caught on one of them roots. Like, you know, like what I just showed you when the tree falls over. Well, I was next to one of those, like this, like a bunch of roots sticking out like this. And it was like stuck on my bag and I was trying to get up and it was like, and I heard pop and I was like, oh shit. Out of all the things to rip, please don't let it be my tent. I have not checked my tent yet. I got too late there. I got there too late last night and I wasn't thinking about it this morning. There was a hole in the garbage bag that I have wrapped around the tent. And I was given a new garbage bag and I just wrapped the old garbage bag in the new garbage bag. I hate stepping up these things. It hurts. I can. It hurts so bad stepping up these things like that when they're steep. It's a cool little forest though. I'm not as nervous as I was last night. I was real nervous last night. Getting into camp almost dark is not the safest thing to do, and I can't believe there's people out here that actually prefer night hiking. They wait till dark or in the evening times and they like hike all night long or hike till 2 a.m. or whatever they do. I just don't get it. I'm not that brave yet. I'm not sure if I'll ever be that brave. Walking up these things right here, sometimes they can be good, like they can be stairs for you, steps. Other times they can snag your foot, trip you. Oh, look at that pretty one. That's so pretty. Are you wondering what's in these little holes like this? some snake gonna reach out and bite me. They're everywhere though. I like this rock right here. That's pretty. I like a lot of them. A lot of these rocks are gorgeous. They're so pretty. Yep, they're everywhere. Oh, see, I just did it. I just tripped. So pretty, huh? Okay, enough looking at rocks. I gotta get out of here. Rocks hiding in holes over here. Okay, just kidding. I'm done. I'm done. Oh no. Ooh. I'm breathing so heavily. I'm so out of breath and I'm barely moving. Oh. Can you imagine at night? Goodness. Sniffles this morning. Oh my goodness, here we go. Hey, look. It took me 18 minutes to walk half a mile. I wonder if that's good or bad. These white blazes mean you're on the Appalachian Trail. We just came from that way. We was never on the Appalachian Trail yet. Now we are. Sugarland Mountain Trail. Mount Collins Shelter. Half mile. That's where we just came from. Rough Creek Trail. 5 miles. Fighting Creek Gap. 12 miles. 12.1. Okay, I don't want any of those. Appalachian Trail, Fork Ridge Trail, Klingman's Dome. Oh, that's that way. I ain't going that way. Newfound Gap, 4.5. Okay. Newfound Gap is if you want to get off trail, go into Gatlinburg, and that's where it came from yesterday. I came from there late, well, not late last night, but late enough, and then went there. So, from there to there, onward. See the white blaze in the tree? Whenever you see the white blazes on the tree, it means you're on the actual Appalachian Trail. So now that we are actually on the Appalachian Trail, now we can start our 8-mile journey to the next shelter, which is something spring. It has the word spring in it. Can't remember the name. Now we are actually on the Appalachian Trail. Hey, I did a half mile in less than 30 minutes. I don't think that's too bad. I don't know. I mean, there's runners out here, but heck, I ain't in shape to be doing nothing like that. White Blaze, Appalachian Trail. Some parts are hard to determine because they, excuse me, the paint is faded on the trees and stuff. Ooh. See, now we're getting into some sunlight. It's dark and shady in that forest area where the shelter was. Ooh, it's creepy. Look, that's gorgeous. It's huge, too. Huge and gorgeous, just sticking out the side of the trail. Love it. I just tripped over a freaking stump. Play face plant one of these days. I already butt planted yesterday. What is that? Some kind of funky fungus on the trees? Huh. Fungus? I've seen white like that, but not black. Huh. Weird. Creepy weird. Maybe it's some kind of crap, I don't know. Fern, I guess. Not too much of new flowers or anything growing. Sometimes I see wildflowers, but not in the forest part like this. With all this, I guess, pine trees. Oop. Stepping down so steep. They should make 2 stairs there, not 1. But whatever. They want people to injure their knee or twist their ankle. Just kidding. It was a joke. This is the kind of rock I fell on yesterday, but the size of this rock was like, well, it was huge like this, but it wasn't in pieces. It was just one great big old slab, and it was all wet from moisture, and I just slid right down it like a slide. I don't understand why I guess they put all these rocks here to keep from mudslides or something. I really don't know. Sure is dangerous if you ask me. Now look at that nifty little. Hello. How are you doing today? Pretty good. The gentleman walking with no backpack, with only a pair of binoculars. Newfound Gap is 4 miles away, so maybe he parked his car there and he's just bird watching or something. Oh, what is this? Fork Ridge Trail, Sugarland Mountain Trail, Mount Collins Shelter, Cleveland Stone, Newfound Gap. I'm going past all of that. I'm going straight. God, am I going straight? Don't do this to me. Appalachian Trail. Okay, I get it now. This way is not where I want to go. I do not want to go that way. I want to keep going this way. And there's a white blaze on the... Good, we're good. There's a white blaze right there on the tree. See this right here? That's not mud, that's a rock. That's a really slippery rock. Slippery rock in the mud. White blaze on the tree. More slippery rocks to watch. Gotta watch where you step. Alright, we're in the right path. He could have come off that side trail, or he could have come from 4 miles up this way, Newfound Gap. I can't afford to get out of trail at Newfound Gap. I don't have no money for a hostel and no money for a shuttle. I could probably hitchhike, but where would I go? You know what I'm saying. So, I got a couple of packets of ramen noodles. I got a pack of mashed potatoes. I should be good for a few days. Mud. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's bark from a tree. I thought it was a big old rock. That's just bark. Bark from a tree. Okay. Well, this trail just keeps going and going and going. So I'm going to sign off here. All right. Scream is out.